content that gives y'all hope, you know what I mean? And that just comes from me being me. I want to help people find comfort in being themselves, you know what I mean? As you find comfort in yourself, you don't have to worry about too much, you can just be. Imagine what it's gonna be like when you actually get behind the camera, when he actually got studios and got actors and actresses he can work with, you see what I'm saying, guys? Like for me, comment, subscribe, and hit that post notification bell. Turn on the post notice so that you know when I post, so that your day can get better. My name is Sick Calcedo. What's up, YouTube? My name is Sick Calcedo Flair. This is my finest hour. As always, as y'all know, gotta keep the Rapless water bottle with me because Rapless just tastes better. You know what I mean? I wanted to make a video about why I created my YouTube. You go through a lot of my videos, both past and to come. I'm gonna keep my message core and integral to what I created my YouTube for real purpose. You know what I mean? I see a lot of creators out here who just want a quick buck, want to just make, you know what I'm saying, some fast money, want to just put out all types of entertainment that's not necessarily good, that's not necessarily helpful to their viewers or anything at all. So that kind of segues into my first point, that I created my YouTube, first and foremost, spread love and instill hope in the people. You know what I mean? I feel like we live in a society where it's hopeless, and that hopelessness only leads to sadness, only leads to destruction. It don't give you nothing to believe in. It don't give you anything to aspire to it. As people feel with all types of anxiety for that reason right there, they simply have no hope. I created my channel to first spread love, because you can't have hope without love. You don't believe that you can get something if you don't believe that somebody loves you, if you don't believe that things are attainable, or if they're possible, or if they're achievable, then you're not gonna have the hope to fulfill anything that you want to do. So if you don't have no love, then you're not gonna have no hope. You know what I mean? I'm a man dedicated to Jesus Christ of Nazareth, and it says that faith worketh by love. You know what I mean? And if you understand love, then you can do a lot of great and miraculous things. I believe that, and I will show that on this channel. My core message for any business that I'm in any matter, you see my face, you see Citadel Enterprise, you see Sick Calcedo Flair, you see anything that got to do with me, it's gonna always have the foundation of spreading love and inspiring hope. A lot of people are not chasing their dream because they don't have any hope, you know? So that actually segues me into my first point, for real, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be patient with me. First point is I want to dispel and get rid of cheap content. I want to say around maybe 2 or 3 years ago, I was just looking at YouTube videos. I'm like, bro, I'm seeing the same content over and over and over and over and over again from different people. It just was identical. It's called recycled content. I actually cannot stand cheap recycled content. It's not even for the viewers at that point. It's just people trying to fulfill their own goals, which, I mean, I'm a human being, I'm a person, I understand how that goes. But at the same time, the nature of YouTube is for creators to create for their viewers. It's for people to create actually good content for people to watch. And I want to say 2021, all you seen was Smash the Pass in Atlanta, Smash the Pass in Houston, Smash the Pass in Miami, Smash the Pass in all the different cities. And, you know, shout out to the originator of that. That's a good idea. But when everybody start pickpocketing and start, you know what I'm saying, just, there's no integral vision, no integral mission, no integral nothing. It's just you trying to make a quick buck. I can't, you know what I'm saying, I'm not for that. That really just ignited me. Before that time, I wasn't huge, I want to do YouTube or something like that, but for some reason, I feel like that was your God sparking, this is your calling, bro. This is something that's really upsetting you. You need to go out here and make some good content. So, no one, dispelling cheap content, getting totally rid of recycled content that's not particularly me, you know what I mean? It's not unique to me or unique to my experience, that could help a viewer, you know what I mean? Everything I do is for the viewers. A lot of people get on this app just to make a fast buck, bro. Like, honestly, the main thing that set me apart from a lot of people, and honestly set the successful people apart from the people who do it for like 5 or 6 months and give up, is that we really have a genuine, true heart for the people who we talk to. Like, when I see this camera, I see millions of people across America. I see kids, I see moms, I see uncles, I see dads, I see aunties, I see aspiring to be a chef, or you want to be a plumber, or you can, you know what I'm saying, you feel like you could be a handyman, or be a silver, a blacksmith, whatever. I can see that while I look in this lens, and just tell it like, I want to make content that gives y'all hope, you know what I mean? And that just comes from me being me, implementing the value I have inside of me and giving it to you guys, you know, y'all just watching it. That I really want to get rid of that cheap content, because that cheap content keeps people in the loop of, it's not creative, it's just, you know, it begins to get mundane. It's a quick, cheap laugh, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, let's say, I hate to make this comparison because I like fast food, but fast food versus home cooked. You know what, fast food is going to be affordable, it's going to be reliable, it's going to taste good. But it's not as nourishing, you know what I mean? It's not as tasty, it's just not all around, not as good as a good home cooked meal. Your grandmama, your granddaddy, your auntie make, you know what I mean? Your mama make. It's not like that at all. I'm trying to give people good home cooking that they can enjoy and delve into for a long period of time, you know what I mean? For a long period of time. That's what I really want to do. Get rid of the cheap content and start putting in number 2, which is good content, which is great production value along with great entertainment. When you come to Sit Camp Settle YouTube channel and you see that Citadel and you see the flare attached to anything, you see Neo attached to anything, it's going to be good content, it's going to be good editing, it's going to usually be good camera work, you have great clarity, it's just going to look good. But not only is it going to look good, it's going to be entertaining, it's going to make you laugh, it's going to make you feel good. And it's a threefold thing. So it look good, it's entertaining, but at the same time, number 3, which is a big one, is it actually speak to your soul and inspire you. Like, say, you know what, bro? I can do this too. The things he's talking about, I can do these things. I can actually go out there and chase my dreams. Like I said, whether you want to play sports, or you want to be a blacksmith, you want to be a plumber, you want to be an artist, if you want to be a musical artist, if you want to be a videographer, if you want to do YouTube, if you want to be a teacher, if you want to be a professional student, or whatever you want to do, a video game designer. Good content. I found that entertainment will inspire people. Like, you look at any entertainment venue, whether you got a favorite actor or a favorite TV show or a favorite movie, those things touch, I'm not sure what it is, but it touches a specific, particular spot inside of a person's heart to say, I can do that too. And you can gain courage from your favorite characters, you know what I'm saying, who aren't necessarily real per se, but that character spoke to you so much, or that your favorite YouTuber speak to you so much, your favorite musical artist who speak to you so much that you're like, you know what, I can do this too. That's why I want to get out here and make this good content, good production value with great entertainment. You put those together, it's the only place to go is up. I want to create a real community of people who, dreamers, you know what I'm saying? Who, man, let's take this thing past the stars. Let's see how far we can go together collectively, how far we can go. Quick, you can go past the moon, but yes, good production value with great entertainment. You know what I mean? That's all around what I call good content. Hashtag capital G, capital O, capital D. Content, good content. That's what I make, that's what I specialize in. And that good content is the absolute opposite from cheap content. And the thing is, cheap content can actually be quite expensive, but it's cheap because it don't have no heart, mind, and soul in it. You know what I'm saying? It got a lot of great technical aspects, got a lot of great actors, but it's no heart, mind, and soul. It's just like a, it look good, but you go on the inside of it. You ever talk to a girl like she's super pretty, but y'all sit down and have a conversation, you're like, man, she ain't, or if you're a girl, you talk to a dude like, dang, bro, she ain't got no personality. That's what cheap content is like. Like, it don't have no personality. It look good, but you can't settle down and spend no time with that. You can't build no relationship with that, brother. This is for the fun of it. But this right here, this good content, I told you, like that good home cooking part, I swear, I promise you, like that good home cooking, man. Like, bro, I can settle down. I can have me a family with this. I could watch this for years and years and years. I could see where this can go to. You know what I mean? Number 3, which goes back to what I was talking about at the beginning. I created a channel, bro, to get people to, I like to say, get rid of, combat anxiety and depression, brother. Anxiety and depression is so ingrained into people's minds, bro, because like I said, they have no hope. And everything that you envision brings you anxious thoughts because what if it fails and what if it does this? And it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. You thinking that something gonna fail and it does, and you get depressed about it. Like everything that you do, like it don't ever come to pass. Everything you do is always like a spell on you to just failure. Entertainment, like seeing a person live in courage, seeing a person live in hope, seeing a person live in love, seeing a person live in fearlessness can inspire you to say, one, it's possible, and two, I don't have to be anxious and overthinking all the time and constantly worried about how something gonna happen and constantly worried about how things gonna come to pass. I can just live. And that's a beautiful thing. Just living is, I'm telling you, I promise you, just living is something that a lot of people say simply don't do. On my channel, all you're gonna see me just living life. Every capacity of life. Me being an adventurer, me being a prankster, me being a person that gonna sit down and talk to you face to face like I'm talking to you right now. Just a true, genuine human being. And that content will allow you to say, not that I have to live up to Sit Camp Settle level, but I want to help people find comfort in being themselves. Find comfort in being yourself. You don't have to worry about too much. You can just be. A lot of people got on masks in their real life imposters. It's called imposter syndrome. Who got real life masks on their face and they acting like somebody who they really not. Therefore causing them to, what if people find out who I really am? They get anxious about that. And that's why anxiety runs so rampant. That amongst many other things. But I want you to be able to watch my channel and say, bro, not only is it useless being anxious, but I can actually live my life anxiety-free, depression-free, watching Sit Camp Settle, seeing what he does. And I'm going to lead you. You come watch my channel. I'm going to show you how to live this life, bro. First, following Christ, Jesus Christ, first and foremost. And two, understanding how everything in my life comes from that relationship. You know what I mean? It said Isaiah 26:3. I quoted this on my channel before. I'm going to quote it again. That he will keep in perfect peace all who trust him and all whose thoughts are focused and fixed upon him. If you live a life like that, bro, you know, the opposite of angst is peace. The opposite of fear is love. Like, once you understand that, you don't have to be in such an anxious, panic, pressure mode, which causes you to therefore go out and not be your best. And because you're not being your best, or because you're not able to actually be who you are, things don't work out the way they're supposed to, which leads to depression, which leads to you feeling bad about yourself, at least you feeling like you're not good enough. I want to totally get that out of people's thinking, because it's so many people with so many different gifts out here, bro. So many different talents out here. And the thought of what somebody think, what my mama think, what my parents would think, what my dad would think, or what my friends think, what my community think, or whatever. Because that's such a prevalent thought in your brain, in your mind, you cannot actually be who God created you to be, because you so focused on yourself that you actually and literally cannot be what you were born to be, because you so focused on yourself. And that self-focus will become, you begin to get anxious. And like I said, that anxiousness will cause you to not actually be able to be who you're supposed to be. So things don't work out for you the way they're supposed to. And now you're depressed because you feel like whatever you do sucks. You know what I mean? When that's not the truth. That's not the truth at all. So I want you to be able to come to my channel and say, this anxiety-free, depression-free lifestyle is a reality. And not only realize it's a reality, but have it as a reality in your life. You know what I mean? In you guys' life. That's what I really want to do. So that's the top 3. Number 4, which is super important, I believe is one of the biggest reasons I made this channel. One of the biggest reasons that I came and I decided to do YouTube. The reason I decided to do visual artistry in the first place. I want to create a production studio in Atlanta, Georgia, and I want to be a director of movies. And I feel like it's something in the water in Atlanta that just breathes and creates. I'm talking about just excellence. Whether we talking about excellence in the athletics realm, we talking about excellence in the academic realm, excellence in like even the social stratosphere. Like we talking about like mayors and governors and stuff like that, senators. Excellence where it comes to like music, bro. You know Atlanta got all the, you know what I'm saying? Atlanta got the best artists for lifelong, you know what I'm saying? So many successful people come from Atlanta, from Georgia, you know what I'm saying, as a state in a whole. But something about this city, bro, it breeds legends. It really set up. I know Tyler Perry got a studio, shout out to him. But if we could really get true studios that pressing out and pushing out Atlanta culture to massive people, to a mass audience, you know what I'm saying? That will just take what I'm doing to the max, you know what I'm saying? I wanna be the person that can help creators from, like, let's say Jackson, Mississippi. I done said it before, but that's where my goal has been. If you from like a small town, or you feel like you just can't be noticed, or you can't be seen, or you cannot get any type of traction. There's no eyes on you, but you know you got some talent. I want you to be able to come down to my studio, Citadel Studios, whatever I'm gonna name it. I want you to be able to come down here and really show your talents to the entire world. You can't make it to LA, you can't make it to New York, you can't make it to Chicago, but you can get on a bus, a Greyhound bus, and get down to Atlanta, Georgia. I want to be able to have a studio to say, I got this young kid who from, let's say, Opelika, Alabama, and don't nobody know who they are, but y'all got the coldest content. Man, you got the coldest ideas, you got the coldest pilot for a TV series, you got the coldest script for a movie. I want to be able to put that out, put people who have never been seen before, who feel like they ain't got no position to succeed, and I want to be able to show them to the whole entire world. Of course, make my own movies too. I want to make my own movies too. What I really want to do is help other people get on a platform that just take them past the stars. There's stories that need to be told that simply are not being told. For the longest time, we've been seeing the same, just, I guess, like watered down movies, TV, you know what I'm saying? Cheap content. We've been seeing it over and over and over and over again for the past 4 or 5 years, bro. And I feel like something new got to come up. Something new creators got to come to the forefront. New ideas, new stories. You know what I'm saying? Not the same story over and over and over again. So making Atlanta, Georgia a media powerhouse, it already is one of the movie capitals in the world. But I'm talking about really having studios here dedicated to new creation, dedicated to new visions, to new like things that people need to see. You know what I'm saying? Just simply that, simply put like that. And I want to be able to have to just push out, bro. I want to be that guy who can reach, you know what I'm saying, over here and present you over there. I can reach you and then I can put you up on top. Of course, having my own content, you know what I'm saying, to be shown too, because I got ideas as well, but I really want to help other people too. That's really something I want to do. In Atlanta, Georgia, an entertainment powerhouse, making it a global powerhouse. Like, bro, you come to Atlanta, but these boys down here just do it different. We already do it different, you know what I'm saying? But it's just taking it to the next level, you know what I mean? Taking it to the entire next level, bro. That's something I really, 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 really want to do, and I'm going to do. Like, that's why when I'm starting off of YouTube now, becoming a better visual artist, becoming a better storyteller, and learning as much as I can. You know what I mean? So by the time I'm actually able to get behind the camera, I'm actually able to make my first feature film, I'm actually able to do the big things, I'll be fully mature, perfectly prepared to do what it is I feel like God called me to do. That's why I really started this YouTube, you know what I mean? Of course, to make great content, good content, and sound content, but also to be able to build up to a point to where when you see that Citadel logo, you see Sit Camp Sato LaFleur, you see LaFleur attached to anything, you know it's going to be good. You know that it's going to be quality. You know it's going to be sound. You know it's going to be inspirational. You know it's going to be something good that you need to ingest and get into your system. That's one. So two, if I know that, by the time I'm making movies, folks going to be like, bro, I can't wait to see what he going to put on the TV screen, because this is what he did on YouTube. He was this creative on YouTube. He was this consistent on YouTube. He was this dedicated on YouTube. Imagine what it's going to be like when he actually get behind the camera, when he actually got studios and got actors and actresses he can work with. You see what I'm saying? Got unknowns, people who's unknown to the world, that he can actually build up and bring up to that level of great, consistent content over and over and over and over again. I call it just establishing heaven on earth, you know, getting the concepts from heaven and presenting it to people over and over and over and over again. That's huge for me. Number 5, understanding that everybody that's watching my channel, everybody on the earth, period, whether you watch my channel or not, everybody that watching my channel understands and knows you have a unique purpose and a unique journey. You see what I'm saying? I'm not here to do what somebody else been called to do, and nor is somebody else here to do what I've been called to do. That's why I call myself Neo. You go through the Matrix series, you go through all of the Matrix trilogy. Well, it's a quadruplegy now, you see what I'm saying? If that's a word, it got 4 installments. You go through there, Neo was the one. They called him the one. You see what I'm saying? And he was the one because nobody could do what he could do when it came to defeating the machines, when it came to, you know, just being the hero that's eventually end up saving the human race. Neo means new, first of all. And it's that version of yourself where you get away from the old things and you actually become into the understanding of who you truly are, which is you have a unique purpose and a unique journey that is yours. People get so caught up in being like everybody else, or as being who people want them to be, that they can never be them. They can never be Neo, and therefore they can never really truly show their talents. If you understand you got a unique purpose, a unique journey, you stop comparing yourself, and you begin to be more patient with yourself and actually do the things you were created to, that you were born to do. That is so important because there's talents inside of you that are not in me or in anybody else. Only you can do that. You see what I'm saying? Just like with me. Why I created YouTube, it's talents, it's visions, it's insight in me that's purely me, that I'm the only human being who can actually implement these things. Of course, it can inspire millions, billions. I wanted to, but I wanted to inspire them to be who they truly have been and be more successful than I can ever be, or be more creative, or be more impactful. Whatever it is, you got a unique purpose and a unique journey. I'm not trying to be the big man. I'm not trying to be the big guy, the big boss. I'm not trying to be the guy. Like, you just see what I'm saying? A lot of folks get on this app just to make themselves look bigger, when my whole purpose is I want to implement value into everybody else. You see what I'm saying? So they can actually be who they've been designed to be. As you continue to get better with that, and you continue to do the things that you're supposed to do, then you can be, first of all, find comfort in yourself. You can find like peace, but at the same time, you can actually do the things you're supposed to do. That, man, I'm telling you, it's going to heights that you never ever imagined, that you never could imagine it could go. But it'll go to those heights because you realize that everything to you is unique. Not everything, but you see what I'm saying? Your gifts, your talents is unique. And not only are your gifts, your talents unique, that purpose unique, but the journey to get on, the journey to finding the people you're supposed to connect with, the finding your audience, all of that type of stuff. That's a unique journey that's unique and singular to you. That is beautiful. And if you let it take its course, the end of that thing gonna be so pretty that it's gonna make your head spin. It's gonna make your head swim. But that also is true to realize. You come to this channel, right? You're gonna see a man who just gonna inspire y'all, bro. Do your thing. Like, stop caring, stop worrying, stop tripping, stop being so anxious, so that you don't start being depressed, so that you don't start to become depressed. You do what you've been born to do. That's it. And then what we on Cinco? No, that was Cinco. No, we on 6. Number 6 is celibate, sober people. I feel like it's a lot of the reasons people walk in just lower than what they're supposed to be, but y'all get to wrapping up and get to opening yourself up to people that you shouldn't be sexually, and then also like opening yourself up to substances that you shouldn't be. And that type of stuff, if you're talking about a killer potential, or not even a killer potential, but just really, yeah, I think that's the best way. Like a lot of people do that stuff because of peer pressure, you know what I'm saying? Not even because they really want to do it. I want to be able to, y'all look at me and see, bro, I'm celibate, sober, I'm doing things what I'm supposed to do, but it's not going to be nothing to distract me. I'm not about to be taking no perks, I'm not about to be taking no Xans, I'm not about to be smoking weed, get drunk, you know what I'm saying, use a smack, none of that. Like my boy Cora say, use some speed, none of that. Because it's not helping nobody. It's hindering a lot, but it's not helping anything. You know what I'm saying? I want people to understand that you do not have to, nor should you be pressured to take any type of substances or drugs or anything that you don't feel that you should be ingesting because of peer pressure. I want you to come to the channel and say, bro, Sit Camp Sato making it cool to be sober. Sit Camp Sato making it cool to refrain from, my camera died, but as I was saying, refraining from sexual activities that have nothing to do to benefit you, you see what I'm saying, from relationships that actually are quite frankly hindering you. You know, I want you to be able to come to this channel and say, it's cool to be celibate, sober, and actually stay away from things that are negative and are not for the best or for the benefit of your dreams, of even just your life in general, family life, you know, relationship life, health, even your health, honestly, quite honestly. So I want you to be able to get that from this channel. Rapless water. I don't know about y'all, but to me, Rapless water just tastes better. You see what I'm saying? To Emmy, and just take the rap out of that drink. In the words of Adam Sandler from The Waterboy, that's high quality H2O. Okay, but so this was part 1. I got 2. I'm gonna have a 2 upload week. You see what I'm saying? We're going hard. We're going hard this year. 2 upload week. This was part 1 of why I do what I do, honestly, why I created my YouTube channel. Part 2 is gonna be talking about loving against the machine, screwing the ceremonials, don't be a dillweed, DY suck, and the 40 lifestyle. This was about like the things I really want to promote and why I do what I do. Those are really like lifestyles, or those are like concepts, names I gave to concepts that if you apply them to your life, bro, you will go past the sun, the moon, and the stars. I promise you. Sick Camp Settle the Flare. Tap in, bro. Tap into that second episode. Y'all tap into all my old, like all them videos that I dropped. Bangers. Y'all tap into them, bro. And appreciate y'all for watching right now. We going past the sun, the moon, the stars. We getting all our dreams. God done put them inside me, so he ain't put them in me for me not to do them. You know, real talk, just being honest. Like, there's no room for quitting or giving up or being soft. Like, let's go ahead and get this thing done. Sick Camp Settle the Flare. Citadel Enterprises, we here to serve you, period. Good content, great content. ATL Georgia, we going past the moon. We already passed the moon, but we just going even further into the Milky Way, man. Past the Milky Way galaxy. We going to the Andromeda galaxy, whatever. No cap, but y'all tune in. Peace. Thank you for watching. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. Do all of that for me. You know, I promise I'm really going to be putting good content out here, like, for y'all benefit. So, like for me, comment, subscribe, and hit that post notification bell. Turn on the post notice so that you know when I post so that your day can get better.